Hi guys, my name is Cassandra Taiwo and I am super happy to be here again. So this is me without my wig or making my hair. What do you think about my natural hair? I know it's fine, don't worry. Thank you for the compliment anyways. Okay, so today we're going to talk about something personal. Well, I always talk about things that you can relate to. I mean, that's what this YouTube channel is about, right? Stories that you can relate to. So, have you ever had to unfollow someone on, let's say, Instagram? Now, guys, I'm using Instagram as an instance because I am oftentimes, more often than not, on Instagram and YouTube, right? But have you ever had to unfollow someone, maybe to protect your peace of mind? Now, guys, I mean, peace of mind is very necessary. Even the Bible says, guard your heart with all diligence. So you need to protect your peace now, Shane. But then I feel like there are two categories of people that use this phrase, protect your peace of mind. To the people that run away from issues, run away from addressing certain issues. Okay, so instead of saying, talking to people about, excuse me, sorry, I burst. So instead of addressing a particular issue and saying, okay, this is what you said or this is what you did that made me feel this way and I don't like it, please don't talk to me in this manner, don't address me this way. More often than not, they just run away and they use this phrase, protect your peace of mind. Now, there's nothing wrong with protecting your peace of mind, remember, but how long would you keep running, right? So at some point you will still have to address certain people or certain situations. Okay, and then the second set would be people that must have done all they can for a particular friendship or relationship and it still isn't working out, and they're like they retreat and cover up with the phrase protect your peace of mind. Now, those ones are legit. If you ask me, there's actually nothing wrong with that, right? Because you cannot kill yourself. Back to the question, have you ever unfollowed someone on Instagram? For me, yes, I have. I had to unfollow my friends. Well, we're not really friends. Let's say we just happen to know each other from mutual friends, okay? And so each time I came online, I would see them doing big things, amazing things online, making impact in the lives of people, traveling the world, which is a good thing, right? But I'm like, I have to protect my peace of mind. And so I just unfollowed them. That was way back in 2016, 2017, yeah? And, well, before you judge me, just wait. So, as if that was not enough, few months later, I was going to unfollow another person. And then it dawned on me that, guy, you have a problem, and the name of that problem is called envy and jealousy. It has nothing to do with your peace of mind. If someone had told me that I was going to be envious of another person, I'd be like, me? Nah. Not because I am perfect, though. I mean, but then as a person, you should know your weakness and your strengths, right? So I would never think that I would be envious of another person. I mean, I understand process, everything, blah, 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 but I didn't know that at some point in my life, I started to get, envious of another person. Guys, I had to follow them back on Instagram, and I needed to have a serious conversation with myself, which led me to these three questions, or will I say three major truths you should face when dealing with pressure, jealousy, or whatever it is. Which is one, admit to what you're feeling and why. So at that point in my life, I was envious of these people, and why was I? Because I was comparing my journey to theirs. I would look at where I was at that time and I'm like, God, what am I even doing? Blah 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 blah. And then I needed to do something about that, because you cannot live life being envious of people. You cannot. It's not going to take you anywhere. It's not. So I had to get involved in their program, like I was their number one hype man. Like genuinely, this one is not, oh, I'm doing it for the gram. No, I was genuinely reposting, happy for them, and all of that. And every chance I get, I'll celebrate them. I was praying for them, like from my heart. And guys, there's no way you can do all of these things and still be envious of another person. Nah. Okay? And the second thing was that I had to address the issue of social media. Guys, I don't know if social media is real or if it's fake. Okay? But there are two types of people, there are two sides rather of people on the internet. There is the creator and there is the part where you don't ever get to see, or you rarely get to see. I mean, I've been saying I mean a lot in this video. I'll try. Okay, so most people are not going to come online and tell you, oh, I'm not eating, I'm struggling, I'm doing this. Nah. Okay, you're only going to see their creative side, what they are doing, what their business is about. Okay, so last year I had an event in Abuja, and 3 days to that program, I had not paid for the hall for that event. I remember the manager always calling me, madam, if somebody comes to use this hall, I'm going to rent it out, or you've not paid yet. So I'm like, sir, please, we're going to make payment. We're going to make payment as soon as we can. But you see me on the internet coming to say, guys, it's 5 days to the event. I am super excited. I was not excited. I was worked up. I was stressed. I didn't know how it was going to happen. Okay, but I was always coming on the internet to say I'm excited. Why? Because I had friends that could bear the burden. I had friends that I could talk to. I had friends that I could get the weight off my chest. So instead of spending 24 hours on the internet or Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram, the list is endless. Trust me. There's still going to be more social media apps that will come and they will trend as the number one. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with any of that. But instead of spending 247 on the internet, I think you want to take out time to genuinely check on people. How they are doing. I always say relationship is an event. Slow down, Cassie. I always say relationship is an investment, okay? So the third thing that I needed to address was contentment, okay? I had to just stop comparing my journey to theirs. I needed to be contented with where I was, still pushing further for a better tomorrow, but understanding that life is a journey, it's not a destination, okay? So you don't get to one place and you say, oh, I have arrived. Where's the arrival? Is it heaven? Okay? So, and in as much as we understand that it's a journey, it means that there are going to be different phases, right? There's going to be the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. So I think that if you understand these three things, you apply them, my friends will say I always like to talk to myself, which is nothing but the truth. I always do. But if you're going to lie to every other person, why lie to yourself? Which is very important, that you tend to have, a long time to talk to yourself. What is really going on, Cassie? Why are you acting this way? Why are you doing this way? Why are you feeling this way? Right? So there you have it. Thank you so much, guys, for always watching. I see your likes, I see your comments. I'm really grateful. Okay, God bless you. My name is Cassandra Tayo. Cheers.